everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. time on the dollar. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. Guys, Ivan on Tech is streaming. He's got like 2.2 thousand people watching him, and I was like, should we do a live stream? Like, we have 8 people watching, you know. He's done talking about the charts, so he's gonna talk about some altcoin stuff like that. You know, not that exciting. We just want to know what's happening on the charts. Bitcoin is up at 44.7k right now, 45 soon, and very, very soon, as you see in the title, 50k is coming soon. I'm gonna show you why. And a lot of people are still a little bit bearish, definitely a little bit bearish on the bearish side. They are hoping for the dip, the dump, the juicy, pullback like we had during the corona times, like previously in 2019 we had this pullback after 14k. So price pump from 3k to 14k, and then we had a big juicy pullback that lasted for a while, and everybody thinks that's gonna be the same way it's gonna happen again. Unfortunately, I'm not on that bandwagon. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're just gonna zigzag towards upside. It's just going up all the way towards the 69k, and then even after that towards 90k. This looks like some kind of parabolic move. So we had already pullback of 20% towards the downside over here, if you look at before, I've been enjoying this before, but every single one of these pullbacks was a 20% pullback towards the downside. So we just had 20% pullback. How much more pullback can you get? And if you look at the altcoins, of course, altcoins are down like 30-40%. So there is nothing that's right now telling me that we have to dump even more. Why do we have to dump? How you doing, guys? The beauty, what's up to the moon? Pumping Bitcoin by clicking hearts. Yeah, I saw that, man. Nice. When you start on alts, check cake, please. I'll check cake for you, man. I'll check cake. So there is that. That's the right. I slowly walk to the left. So we're gonna do that. So as you see in the title, 50k Bitcoin. How can I possibly be thinking that we're gonna hit 50k Bitcoin? Isn't 45k the resistance? Isn't this stop over here at 49k, so maybe 48.7? So shouldn't I be saying 47, 48, 49k Bitcoin? No, 50k Bitcoin, because we on this channel, we are pro. We know how to, figure out stuff out. We don't need, 15 touches on top side and bottom side to draw a channel. Professional, good, everybody needs 3 touches on the top side when you got some kind of channel. Everybody needs, 1, 2, 3 touches on the top side over here, 3 touches on the bottom side. Say, okay, this is right now confirmed channel, but the pro people, the good kind of people, the people that trading, and actually making money, they just need 2 touches, right? They have 1 touch, 2 touch, over here, 1, 2, 3 touches up here, 2 on the top, and they can already draw the channel. But we on this channel, we just need 2 touches, not 3 touches, 2 touches. We just need 1 touch up here, 1 touch down there. We just need something like over here, and we can already figure it out. Guys. And once I show you right now, you're gonna be believer. So what we have here on the chart is these 2 very, very important touches on the chart, the top touch, the bottom touch, and out of these touches there is a channel up here. So I was thinking a little bit, how is actually this playing out? And I think bottom line goes something like this over here on the downside. Bottom line goes, because it is looks like legit bottom side, especially down here, and we pulled all the way up here towards upside. And as you see right now, if this goes all the way towards the top up here, we are at 50k, guys. We are at 50k, and it plays out very nicely with my theory that we are right now just gonna zigzag up here towards upside before we actually break and continue again towards upside, eventually towards upside. Right now we're hitting this midline on this channel. Whether this channel is legit or not, we can discuss that. But 50k might be very much likely, very already printed in the books over here towards upside. Now this will get a lot of people at 50k again, very, very bullish, and then we can pull back. But you will see that this isn't actually anything that's actually breaking any kind of theory behind the halvening and how this is actually going to play out, because there is not a lot of time left, guys. There is not a lot of time left. Let me show you something what Jordan Cameron wrote yesterday on Twitter. I reposted that on Twitter up here, And it is very nicely said, so you know, I'm gonna say that. So over here, Jordan Cameron up here posted on Twitter yesterday. Jordan Cameron, 2 months to Bitcoin halving. Stop trying to be a hero timing bottoms. And that is very, because I'm trying to time the bottom right now. I'm trying to buy, but I'm trying to time the bottom. But you know, it's 2 months until Bitcoin halving. 2 months, like 70 days left, 69 days left. 2 months. Stop trying to be a hero timing bots. You waited 4 years. 4 years for this year, and now you bearish. Don't overthink it. We are accumulating before halving. He said it very nicely. And you know, I read this yesterday and I was like, why am I trying to play a hero right now? I mean, we are already, like, when you are down at 15k Bitcoin, you know, and altcoins are down at, you know, down at 0 during September. That's when you should be timing bottoms, right? But right now, you know, it's already over. The bottom on Bitcoin is over. The bottom on altcoins is over. The pullback already had. That is, you know, timing the bottoms, you know, it's a sucker's kind of game. It's a sucker's kind of game. I thought this was very well said. 2 months to Bitcoin halving. Stop trying to be hero timing bottoms. Yeah, you know, and a lot of people are still in that kind of mindset. They're trying to time the bottom right now, but you know, timing the bottom, you know, that game is over. If you look at it, if you look at the title of Ivan's live stream right now, Ivan is live streaming right now. Let me just see that over here. Where is that? Ivan on tech. If you just see, you know, he's live stream right now. Wait, let me do it again over here. Something like this. You'll see that. You know, Bitcoin Meltdown starts right. Buying with size. You know, buying with size. Why? You know, this is Ivan on tech, because it is kind of over. You know, the bottom is over. The pump has started. People still wants the dip, any kind of dip. They're not getting the dips, guys. People are not getting the dips. Not only that, they're actually missing out entirely move towards upside, because they're thinking that, you know, when Bitcoin thinks everything's gonna crash. But if you look at altcoins, it really doesn't matter what kind of, I always take her down by, you know, up here for example, because it's the first on my list. But you know, most of the altcoins are down this over here. This is the bottom of altcoins up here, you know, bottom down here. This is where you should be a hero timing the bottoms. But after this move up here, you'll see that, I mean, it already had a pullback, right? So people are thinking that this pullback is gonna come again. I mean, it might come. I'm not saying it's not gonna come. It might come, pullback come again, right? But they are looking for Bitcoin pullback to time the altcoins pullback. The thing that we learned is that you cannot watch Bitcoin and altcoins. You have to watch chart by chart and see actually how it's playing out. But you know, all of these coins already had, you know, pullbacks. The pullbacks are done. You know, 34%. How much more pullback do you want? How much more? I mean, yes, you missed the bottom, but right now you're gonna get the second bottom and another, you know, 64. We are not in the bear market. There are no 64% dumps. Unless Corona comes again, World War III or something like that, there are no more dumps, guys. There are no more dumps. Unfortunately, you know, at least the way I see it, not financial advice, blah, blah, blah. You do your money, I do my money, all of the shebang. But, you know, it's already done. And right now, over here, if you see on the chart, everything is it just keeps on going up, right? Everybody waits for a pullback, guys. Everybody waits for a pullback. They wanted the pullback up here towards downside, never happened. This pullback up, this was such a scam, because everybody thought once over here that once this is gonna happen, it's just gonna drop down. It did not drop down. This was, I remember this very well. Over here I sold up here, you know, failed to buy, this started going up, I FOMO'd back in, you know, all of that shebang. But this move over here, I think this actually messed with a lot of people, because we came to the major resistance level up here at, you know, 30k. We started pulling back, and this was, you know, very normal pullback, and, you know, over here it should have a broken and, you know, dumped towards the downside. It didn't. It just pumped right back to 30k again, then slowly went up here. This big dump up here towards the same levels up here got everybody, you know, hopeful again that it's gonna do this move towards downside. Did not do, exploded through the resistance. Everybody started FOMOing in, and right now the last people that are, you know, trying to wait for the pullback, they're seeing this top. I'm not buying the top. I am not buying the top. They're sitting like, I am not. I do not want to buy the top. I do not want to be that guy. You know, I'm gonna wait for my pullback. You know, the pullback is gonna happen. You know, this is, you know, distribution phase. It goes down after here because you know, previously, you know, we come up here, you know, and we went down, you know, it's gonna go back down, blah, 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 blah. No, Not this time around, guys. It does not look like that, unfortunately, that we are gonna pull back. Again, it might pull back. I might be wrong. I'm not crypto savvy that's gonna be like, you know, we're gonna go, you know, dump for, you know, entire bull market. I'm not gonna be like, we are bullish entire bull market. But, you know, I haven't seen anything right now that's changed my mind that for some reason we are gonna dump. There is nothing on the chart that says that we are gonna dump. We had a 20% pullback. Everybody still wants to buy towards downside over here, and people are still missing out on the bull market. Why? Because they do not want to buy the green candles. Even I am missing out on some coins because I do not want to buy the green candles, but you know, that's why I said, you know, what Jordan Cameron said. Don't try to be hero, you know. You waited 4 years for this. Yeah, it's too late to try playing a hero. Bitcoin is doing very, very nicely, but the 50k might actually be in the books, guys. The 50k might actually be in the books over here, towards top up here, if it goes towards upside. And it does play out again nicely with the theory of the halvenings and 2025 bull market. So halvening is up here in April 15. Over here. So even if you go up to the 50k, we can still consolidate into the halvening over here, and then after the halving continue towards up. There is nothing that says that you know, for whatever reason we need to, you know, over here go towards downside down here. I mean, we can still continue in a rising channel towards upside up here, and you know, eventually break that towards upside at the, you know, after the halving, because halving is not that far away, guys. Halving is not that far away. And if you look at, you know, from what I believe that's gonna happen, you know, March 2025, this is the bull market top. It does play out nicely. Sure, you might think that, you know, for whatever reason we're gonna dump, but after a halvening, from what we know, there might actually be dump over here in this first part, but you know, eventually everything is, you know, moving towards upside after that. So, you know, how much dump can we actually get? How much more move down can we get? Do we get the dip that everybody wants, you know, the 20% dip that everybody buys, you know, not 20% dip, but, you know, 20-30% dump, like legit dump, like bam, straight down, and then everybody buys that dip? I don't think so. Like, we had just 20% dip. A lot of people, you know, did not buy the dip. Why? Because they think it's gonna go lower. But I don't know how much lower it's gonna go, guys. I don't know. I gotta tell you the truth, I don't know. I mean, this is a 20% dip. It's nice dip, and people are thinking, maybe, you know, they're not calculating from 49k, maybe they're calculating from 44. It's only like 12%. It might dip even lower down here. But I told you last time, I don't see a reason to go down down anymore. Let's go over here to the weekly. No, let's go to the daily time frame over here. I don't see a reason why we should go that lower. Like, we talk about, you know, the liquidity area and stuff like that. Where is the liquidity? How much we can pick up? This over here is not the liquidity area. Liquidity areas are oftentimes these, you know, big fast moves where the price is not being traded. So down here, you know, next liquidity area is below 33k levels up here. Over here, you know, there is not much to gain, but you know, you gotta go fall below 34k levels into this area over here to pick up liquidity. And right now we are just way too close to the halvening right now to actually pick up that liquidity. I don't know how we are gonna go all the way down there to pick up that liquidity when the halvening is less than 2 months away. The price is bullish. Altcoins are at the bottom. People are, you know, the projects are actually doing well. I think if you notice, if you're reading on Twitter, on X, and other places, right? If you notice, like, every project is bullish right now. There is not a lot of, you know, negative talk and stuff like that. Of course, besides Solana and the outages they have, I really don't understand the Solana. I mean, people are talking about Solana, how good it is, but it's been down like every couple of, you know, every couple of weeks. It's down for a couple of hours. I don't know even how that's possible. It's a blockchain. How are you having a downtime on downtime on a blockchain? I don't get that. So, you know, but technology and stuff like that, right? So, you know, what's happening with Solana, I'm not really sure, but you know, I cannot be bullish on something that has, you know, outages every couple of weeks. That said, there are, you know, other coins and other blockchains that do not have outages, and I would be a lot more bullish on those. So, you know, I don't get Solana, but Solana is doing well, so there is that. But I really don't see why we should go into the liquidity area all the way down here. I really don't see that. I mean, yes, there is liquidity area down here, but we already picked up whatever we could pick up, and right now we are going towards upside higher. It looks very nice. It looks very nice. Over here, of course, on the weekly time frame, the major resistance level up here is getting broken very, very soon. We still got 3 days left, so you know, it's a little bit early to talk about, you know, breaking the resistance level and stuff like that, right? But major resistance level is up here, these two lines up here at 43.8, 43.9, 44k give or take. Up here 40, let's move that just a little bit up here, let's say 44k, there you go. 44k level is the major resistance level, so if this candle can actually break towards upside up here, that's actually gonna be very, very nice. Also down here there is a little bit divergence up here on the chart, if this stays this way over here. So could we go a little bit higher over here and then do a pullback towards downside? That could be the case. You'll see also here on the MACD, this is a weekly MACD, that over here we didn't get a bearish cross. Right now we are actually continuing this, you know, this move again towards the upside. Let me just see another thing up here that I learned from Mladen, drawing lines on the RSI, and you can see up here that we are you know, breaking that trend up here, but there is divergence on the RSI. Now the divergences on the RSI are not confirmed indications of anything, right? You'll see up here that this is going towards upside, this is going down, this is divergence. But let's say we continue pumping up here towards 50k, this is just going to continue going towards upside, and there will be no divergence on the chart. Divergences on the RSI are a leggy indicator, so you know, it's not something we use to time the tops or anything like that. We use RSI divergences to figure out whether the price is consolidating or not. It's not consolidating, and that is the main usage for the RSI. But yes, there is divergence up here, but you know, it does not look bad. The price pulled back, the RSI pulled back to 66k levels down here, and we said that it might actually pull back down to 54, right? 54 down here. Yeah. Couple of videos ago, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about that. This might actually go over here. I might even pull lower down here, right? Pull all the way to the 50 levels. Now that would be like, and we said on the stream, that would be the generational buy. That would be the most juicy thing that you can get, right? 54 level on the RSI. That is because historically those around 54, it is some kind of, you know, bottom support, but right now it does not look like that we are gonna get that. It doesn't look like we are gonna get any kind of 54 level. I gotta be tell the truth, right? Even if this starts again pulling towards downside, it's gonna have to do some major dumping to get to the 54. Can it get to the 54? Yes, it can. I do not believe it's gonna be the case, not right now at least. It looks very, very nice. Monthly time frame still going towards upside. No divergence is nor and nothing on the monthly time frame that tells us that we are weak currently. The MACD momentum is going up, the RSI is going up. It's not overbought levels or anything like that. Just sitting here at 63 really, really nicely, just kind of waiting. This doji up here not playing that well. We still got you know, 21 days, so you know in two weeks, can you reverse this candle and go towards downside? Technically you can, but you know, we gotta give it a little bit of time, especially when you're looking at these weekly charts over here. You know, it's a little bit early for that over here. There was also this, you know, this channel that you could draw on the downside, especially on the small time frames up here. There was something up here that went something like this over here, and we are breaking that as well, right? We are breaking that as well. So even this channel that I had, you know, previously that's going towards downside over here, it's broken, and right now it's trying to hold that and go above that. But it is hitting the resistance level right now. You can see up here, it is hitting the resistance level over here. You know, these levels are 44. This is major resistance level. But I do believe that right now, you know, over here might be some kind of consolidation, and then, you know, big move up here to 50k to get everybody to FOMO in and then pull back towards downside. Pull back towards downside. So over here on the weekly time frame, where is the chart over here? This chart, like over here, we had, I was thinking there are two ways this can actually play out: move towards downside or move towards downside. It looks like the most likely right now move is this move that goes zigzag up here. It might not be, you know, it might not be 50k, it might be just the midline over here, but it might be something like, you know, like this over here, and then break towards upside after hovering, because this over here is hovering, guys. It's not that much time left, guys, not that much time left. So it looks very, very nice, and everything plays good, and I'm gonna try not to be a hero. Could you analyze the volume Bitcoin chart daily from December to now? I would like to know if the volume is bigger in the middle to see if it could be a diamond reversal pattern. For our could be a good time frame. Yeah, I'm still looking for the bearish scenario. Retail is still not here. When Elon installed the on-off ramp on X and companies pay the salaries in Dogecoin, the grandma will buy. Yes, exactly. The retail is not here, guys. I gotta tell you that. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Like, Bitcoin is chilling so hard at 44K and nobody, you know, knows. Look what I posted. I always say, look what I post on Twitter. But, you know, look what I post on Twitter, guys. Look what I post on Twitter. Let me show you up here. Look what I post on Twitter. What? Look what I post on Twitter. If I could just make this like this. Okay. Tell me you're bullish AF without telling me you're bullish AF. Bitcoin is at 43K, nobody cares. And that is true, guys. Bitcoin is at 43K. It's just chilling at 4 and nobody cares. Like, people in the chat are saying, you know, it's boring. Yes, it's boring. Nobody cares. Nobody watches Bitcoin. Nobody knows what's happening. The newspaper are not writing about it. The retail is not here. The grandma and grandma don't know. But, you know, we are getting ready. We are getting ready. On-off ramps from X are coming in. I've seen some news about MetaMask partnering with Robinhood. I don't know if that's a rumor or what's happening there, but, you know, there is that. So there will definitely, you know, the retail will definitely come back in. The pumps will actually happen. The moves will be big. But, you know, we are chilling at 43K, chilling like AF, and nobody cares. Everybody's like, ah, man, I want to pull back, blah, 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 you know, this and that. Everybody's so focused on Bitcoin, but you know, Bitcoin is just chilling at 44K right now, and nobody cares. How much more bullish can you get, guys? How much? And that's bullish to me. You know, when I see Bitcoin at 44K and nobody cares, I liked it. Do you know why I liked it? I explained this before. When the price, you don't want your price to go like this over here towards upside, because this is FOMO. Everybody noticed the price going towards upside like this. Nobody noticed this move towards upside, right? Nobody noticed this move towards upside up here slowly. You know, you slowly move it to, I mean, if this goes over here like this, everybody notes up here at the top, right? Everybody, oh, this is exploding. But, you know, slow move to, I mean, it is the same, you know, it is the same gain like over here on these two tops, but, you know, it's different how people react to the price. People don't notice these slow you know, slow moves. You know, it moves a little bit, it goes up, it pulls back, it goes up a little bit, you know, over here it goes up, down, you know, it just kind of chilling up here, you know, waiting, but people don't notice. The only thing they notice is when it goes, you know, straight up, right? When it goes like 10-20% every day, then they notice, then they want to buy, then they want to get in, right? But no, we do not want that. We want a slow move, painfully slow move, slowly towards up. We want to buy down here and then have a painfully slow move towards upside. And then when, you know, you cannot hold it anymore, then you know, go right towards upside and get everybody to buy. Right, so that's why I'm so strongly bullish, because Bitcoin has done what it's supposed to do. Slow, painful move up here towards the upside, right? Over here, just chilling up here towards the upside. This was the first move up here, and right now it's still chilling over here. It's gonna still chill, and then it's gonna go again towards the upside up here to, eventually, right? So we just chilling at 44K. Extremely nice move. Extremely nice move. Bitcoin volume since daily from December to now. Now, when it comes to volume, you know, it depends on what chart we are looking at, right? This is Coinbase chart, so it is a little bit legit up here. This is Binance chart. Binance chart is a little bit different, because over here Binance actually started accepting 0 fees on Bitcoin, right? And this is when they ended that thing, right? So this entire, you know, buying frenzy up here on Binance happened during this 0% fees on Bitcoin trades, right? So everybody was trading and buying Bitcoin and whatever they were doing, they were accumulating. I mean, you can definitely see accumulation up here, right? If this isn't, you know, if you're looking at, but this is definitely, you know, 0% fees, so people want to buy instead of other coins, right? But it depends on what chart you're looking at as well. Over here this capitulation, you can see up here, and capitulation goes towards upside, and entire move up here towards upside. I mean, the volume is still slowly kind of going towards downside over here, towards downside. This is the weekly time frame. is slowly going towards downside, but there is a lot of volume up here. But it depends definitely on what kind of chart you look at. This is a Bitfinex. Bitfinex doesn't have that much volume up here, and the volume has actually technically been going you know, very low. So we want to find something that's, you know, has okay-ish chart, and I think Coinbase is very nice, because you can see clearly here that, you know, over here after this capitulation we got this move towards upside where accumulation happens. Oftentimes in you know, strong accumulation points, you will see this accumulation of Bitcoin, and then after that, even if it goes towards upside, the price, it tends to, you know, pull back because accumulation is done, consolidates up here, and then at one point start going up, and then you get again this rise in Bitcoin. Let's see if you can actually see that over here previously, how that actually happened up here. So over here was a little bit different. Over here we had a big capitulation, and then we had a move towards that. So it wasn't this this curvature up here that often happens, where a rise in that. Over here on this move towards upside, there was a curvature towards upside, which was actually very nice. Then it was pulling back, just chilling. No, it doesn't look the same, not on this chart at least. But over here, I like this, you know, this accumulation, you know, hump. That's actually very nice. But from December, when is December up here? This is February, December, November. So just this last part on the daily time frame, 4-hourly time frame. This is Coinbase, so you can definitely see how they are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then nothing. I mean, Coinbase is really special because on Coinbase there is a lot of institutional investors that are buying and selling, and you can clearly see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and nothing on the weekends. Even though you know, you can trade it on weekends and do whatever, you can clearly see Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday. You can clearly see the days on the Coinbase chart. You cannot see this on any other chart. This is a 4-hourly chart on Coinbase. Let's go up here, and maybe there's a little bit more trading during the days up here, but they generally has you know, lower volume weekends, but you know, it's not that you know, strong correlation between the days. There is not that strong correlation between the days like that's on Coinbase. On Coinbase, it is really strong correlation between the days and the trading, when the trading is happening. Right now, you can see up here we are on Wednesday, and there's you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday right now, Thursday, Friday. So two more big trading days. Two more big trading days. So what you wanted to know was, could you analyze the volume of Bitcoin daily chart from November? And now I would like to know if the volume is bigger in the middle, to see if there could be diamond pattern or reversal. Is it bigger in the middle from December up here? So December up here, so this part over here. I mean, technically over here it does look like it is you know, over here, but I wouldn't say it's, you know, diamond reversal pattern. No, it's diamond pump pattern. I mean, technically it is, you know, up here. I mean, but you know, this part up here, technically it is. At least the way it looks like that. Let me check out the cake, because you asked, you know, if I can check out cake, and I am interested in what's happened with cake. Let's get cake USDT. I gotta tell you, I'm not strongly bullish on cake right now, because of I lost kind of interest in Binance and BNB. I loved Binance, and if you remember, you know, couple of months back, maybe a little bit more than that, I was strongly bullish on Binance and BNB while CZ was still CEO, because I like the guy. The same reason I'm bullish on Tesla and X and whatever Elon Musk touches, right? Dogecoin. Why? Because it's Elon Musk. You believe in the guy, right? And I believed in the CZ. I believed so strongly in him, right? But now he's gone. Like, what am I gonna believe? Some kind of exchange, you know? I mean, they have money, so they're gonna survive. They're gonna do well. But you know, whoever the CEO is right now, he isn't the same kind of visionary and the brilliant mind that CZ was, right? So, you know, whatever is gonna happen next, I don't know. So I'm not really that, you know, strongly bullish on cake swap, pancake swap, you know, left up here. So the bottom's down here, of course. It's still in some, I would say this is the last accumulation zone over here before the move up here. It's still pulling into those levels. And actually down here, you can see up here, this dump up here, right below these levels. So this you know, this accumulation box down here, it is out of that, and right now we're pulling back to these levels up here. So and this is probably 30-40% down as well, 40% down. Like everything is 40% down. Everything did this move up here, and right now it's pulling like 30-40%. So are you gonna get back to these levels up here inside these levels? I don't know. I don't know. My theory is that none of these coins, you know, altcoins are gonna pull, you know, back to these levels. Can they do that? Technically, they can. I don't know if they're gonna do that. I think these 30-40% pullbacks are already done. And right now, you know, it's just how we see the next move towards the upside, because eventually everything goes right. And the next move above the upside is gonna go above the 5.3, because this box up here is, you know, accumulation. This capitulation, accumulation down here. Right now, it's coming out of that and goes up here above the box, you know, and later above that. But I do believe that, you know, strongly that these pullbacks on altcoins right now, that are already done. I do know that people, again, want to buy cheap Bitcoin and want Bitcoin to drop down by 20% again. So, you know, altcoins will drop down another 20% so you can buy cheap altcoins. But like Jordan Camara says, don't try to be a hero after 4 years of bear market timing the bottom. Don't try to be a hero trying to time the bottom. Don't try to be a hero trying to time the bottom. That's all. That's all. So it looks nice, I mean everything, but I'm not strongly bullish on cake. I just cannot. I do love cakes, pancake swap, because all of the meme coins are either on Ethereum or Pancake. Right now there is a lot of coins that are coming to Cardano and Solana and maybe even Matic and stuff like that, right? But I remember, like in the start in 2018-19, you know, the big chain for meme coins was Ethereum. It still is the biggest chain for meme coins. But lately, when I've been buying meme coins, you know, I've been buying on Pancake Swap as well. Cake, and because the fees are so incredibly low, it is very, very fast. It does function, does do its trick very well. Unfortunately, the BNB doesn't have the same kind of hype. Right now, there is Solana hype, and Solana meme coins on Solana chain are doing pretty well. So whichever chain has the most hype, they're gonna do you know, the meme coins and the dexes are gonna do well on that chain. So Solana right now is gonna be the big, you know, pumper, the winner of this race. I don't know, but if Solana does well, you know, whatever Solana dex there is, it might actually play very well. Everything looks nice. Bitcoin is up 0.9%. I'm looking for this move again, at least to 40, again to 48k up here, especially if you can manage to break the level of resistance up here. Especially if you can manage to break the, you know, 44k level on the weekly time frame. That's gonna be very, very nice. And then we get to the blue box. Maybe it's just gonna be the blue box touch up here again on a pullback. I don't know, but I would imagine that there is a very good chance to go all the way up here to 50k like we showed previously, 50k, and then, you know, pullback, because again, the halving is not that far away, guys. The halving is not that far away. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Thank you for stopping by. This was Bitcoin Daily. Hit the like button on the way out. Enjoy the show. I think Ivan is still streaming, so you might want to go check him out. I always say there are two guys you should be watching on YouTube. I am the #1, and the #2 is Ivan on Tech. I mean, that guy is legit. You should watch that guy. Yes, he shares a lot of altcoins and stuff like that, but, you know, just watch the guy. Just watch the guy. Just watch the guy. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Where is my outro button? I'll come back tomorrow. If something happens, you know, I'll come back tomorrow. Enjoy the day, guys. Outro. Bye-bye.